going to come here and say, you've got to take care of me. It's the heart. And we had that plan already 20 years ago in London to actually develop a hospice. We started in that direction. Ultimately, it's something that's really needed, but you really need a together community to develop that type of thing. And then the needs will really drive it. Should we finish? Yeah, I can talk, and then we can do a little bit, and we will start. Anyway, I hope so the discussion's good. It's always helpful for me. It's not what I joined Krishna consciousness for. I gave up my family life for that. I'm supposed to be socially dead entity. Sannyasi has no social obligations. But I end up finding that I'm responsible for women and kids and men and family problems and so many things because that's what it requires to actually establish Krishna consciousness. And it is everyone's responsibility, really. So when devotees feel that they have an obligation to Srila Prabhupada or what Prabhupada had done for them and giving Krishna consciousness, it's not an easy thing. So this is really difficult. Going out and just distributing books to in the temple is like easy as pie. So falling off a cliff. Doing this and actually setting up a religious society that really works and can provide what we really got is, and it's not that, we're not to minimize any other religion, there's nothing for Mormons, and we're just trying to, give some kind of pseudo-spiritual guidance. We've got these really high standards at the same time, very, very high standards. So that doesn't make things easier either. It really sets the bar. I guess it depends if you're jumping, it's high. If you're going underneath it, it's low. But it really sets the bar, and it's quite a challenge. It's quite a challenge. And no doubt we'll meet that challenge. And when we do, there'll actually be a phenomenal amount of power in that. For instance, so Vaisheshika Prabhu was here, and now he's pioneering a whole new concept of it's not just the temple devotees who are distributing books, but it's everyone who's distributing books, and not just we've discussed that before, but not just in a way that all right, somehow everyone goes out of it, but actually getting those devotees to actually feel the same type of empowerment and wonderful experience that book distribution is, and give them that type of taste where they also go wild for it. And then the result is that you've got this huge, big, if you have a cooperative society, you've got this huge, big power to distribute so many, many, many books, which could really outstrip the number of books that are being distributed by full-time devotees, or at least supplement it, or double it, but it certainly increases it. And that's just one thing, and everything else can increase. Because everyone has experienced in terms of full-time devotees, everyone is maxed out. What you're doing is as much as you're going to do, and you're not going to do any more. And Krishna consciousness is not going to spread anymore than it's spreading now if it's dependent on these full-time devotees, because everyone's doing as much as they can. Isn't it? So if Krishna consciousness depends on those full-time devotees, this is it. What you see is what you get. And if it's going to spread, it's going to spread by the devotees who we call the full-time devotees, the devotees who have other obligations and who are working, that they take on more, and then they start distributing books, and they start wishing babies, and they start opening restaurants, and they start opening preaching centers, and they start becoming counselors, and they start, then there's no other. And because that's where 98% of the workforce, that's 90% of the devotee force is. Or 95. And that's increasing, and this is staying. If I say staying the same, it's being generous. So if we get to harness that community, then there's phenomenal potential for spreading Krishna consciousness, and then everything will spread. It requires just that type of empowerment, and then that was a very good experience. The Sunday program, we just decided, okay, from now on, you guys are doing Sunday program. We're not cooking, we're not organizing, we're not giving class, we're not giving bhajan. You do it, or it doesn't happen. And the next Sunday it happened, and it just goes on. And why not? They're the same devotees who did it 5 years ago.
Hare Krishna. Jai.